Another week, another spoiler of Young and the Restless. We've got a lot going on, from Sharon getting backed into the corner, Jack and Diane's ugly fight, and Victor's got a secret that could mess up Abby and Devon's wedding, to many more. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Before getting to the spoilers, let's take a quick recap of everything that went down last week. Chance is back on the uniform, and we are loving it. He has been searching for Heather's killer nonstop, and just to rule out Heather wasn't having an affair, he wanted to check Daniel's apartment. And when he did, he found some towels covered with blood, and also Heather's phone that everyone was searching for. But as we all know, it was Sharon who had somehow turned all the suspicion towards Daniel when she was the one who killed Heather in the first place. So, while Daniel and the family are trying to figure out who could be trying to frame him and kill Heather, it's getting more and more clear to Phyllis who the culprit is. Phyllis, always ready for a fight, has her sights set on Sharon Newman. She's convinced Sharon is behind her son Daniel's current troubles. I mean, it really didn't make sense how Sharon was MIA right when Heather died, and the whole mental instability thing was joining the dots. Plus, she was the one who said Heather was scared of Daniel. So, the fingers are really pointed at her. And not to mention, after telling the cop about Heather being scared of Daniel, how come all the evidence was found in the apartment against him? So, Phyllis is totally acing the single woman investigation, and it's not long until Daniel sees it too. As for Sharon, she's acting like nothing happened. She's going on a picnic, trying to impress Nick again, and reminiscing about their young and in-love days. She felt better than ever, but poor Lucy was struggling hard. Losing her mom won't be easy for her, and thank God, Faith was there to calm her down. And Sharon even put up an act like she cared about her. As for some corporate drama, Victor fired Audra, and we all saw that happening. But worse, Kyle had a big hand in it too. That's not all. Victor even betrayed Lily. She's really having bad luck with her job right now. And Victor, well, he got all the information he needed for free. After all, Devon did warn her that this was going to happen, and it is Lily's fault for believing a man like Victor. As for Billy, Jill finally called him up and gave him an earful about his latest company decisions. First of all, she was quite angry at him for firing Lily, and then letting Chance, the only chancellor left in town, walk away. And to top off all of his worst decisions ever, he hired Phyllis as his COO. So, we get where Jill's anger was coming from. But now, Phyllis is dead set on proving herself to Jill that she deserves to be in the company. As for Jack and Diane's first year of happy marriage, it seems like it's ending soon. Kyle has not only been ruining his relationships with his mom and dad, but also theirs. Jack and Diane have been fighting nonstop, and Jack's decision to cover for his son's mistake only made their fight even uglier. Victor is all up for their ruined marriage, and it seems it's on its way. As for Audra, she's set on getting her revenge, and nobody does it better than our vixen, of course. Victor is confident that Audra won't break the NDA, but little does he know, he just pressed her final button. So she went up to Jack and offered him a deal. She would get Kyle back to Abbott and destroy Victor with him while she gets her glissade back. She was even ready to blow the whistle on Victor, but Jack straight up declined the offer. He said he could handle it on his own and didn't need her, as she would never get the company back. But that hit Audra right in her ego, and she said she was going to do it without him. But if Jack's not in the plan, we know someone who would definitely be up for that. Diane really wants Kyle back with the family, and also wants to teach him a lesson for being the biggest brat of all time. So what if instead of Jack, Diane teams up with Audra? It's starting to get real interesting, and the Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of October 21st really show it all. According to the spoilers, it looks like things are really heating up as Diane is about to deliver some unsettling news to her sister-in-law, Tracy Abbott. She might be letting her know that Jack has asked her to move out of the Abbott mansion if that's really happening. Tracy will be shocked, as Jack and Diane seemed rock solid not too long ago. But after their explosive fight, where Jack ripped into Diane like never before, that too in public with Victor and Kyle watching closely, it's no surprise tensions are high. The big question is this fight for real, or are they putting on a show? There's a theory floating around that Jack and Diane might be faking this whole blow-up to trick Victor. After all, Victor's been pushing hard for their marriage to fall apart. And with Kyle still living in the Abbott mansion with his son, Harrison, Diane moving out might be part of an elaborate plan to sell the lie. Whether Jack and Diane's marriage is really falling apart, or they're just trying to fool Victor, remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Tracy will definitely be worried and caught in the middle of all this drama. Meanwhile, Kyle seems to be having second thoughts about his part in pushing his parents apart. Could he be regretting his actions and thinking of ways to mend fences? It sure looks like Kyle might be doing some serious soul-searching in the upcoming episodes, and maybe he'll try to reunite his mom and dad after all. Then there's Heather's murder mystery that just got even more complicated, at least for the police department of Genoa City. Daniel's apartment is getting searched by a forensic team, and Chance makes a startling new discovery. The evidence found could either point fingers at Daniel or make Sharon look suspicious. With Daniel fearing arrest after his chat with his dad, Danny, it seems like things are about to spiral out of control. But Phyllis, who's in her protective mom mode, won't sit idly by. She's got her suspicions that Sharon's involved and won't stop until she proves it. If Daniel ends up arrested, Phyllis will only dig deeper into Sharon's potential involvement, and we know it always gets ugly when these two cross paths. Oh, and not to mention, Victor also has this secret from Abby about her upcoming wedding to Devon, and we wonder if it's a good secret or one that's going to ruin their happy day. Plus, he's been giving some unsolicited advice to Devon. Usually, he doesn't listen to him, but just in case it's marriage advice, who better than a man with over 10 wives' experience? So what's next for Y&R? Between Diane's shocking move-out, the potential for a fake divorce, and the ongoing investigation that could land Daniel behind bars, we can't wait for all the drama. Will Jack and Diane's marriage survive? Will Phyllis get the upper hand on Sharon? Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.